Welcome back to Joe's Math Tools. In our session today, we are calculating percentage increase, and this is part 2 on our series on how to calculate our percentage increase. In our example today, we're going to be calculating the increase of $69 by 47%. And in our first part, we calculated the percentage, which is our 47% of $69. And after calculating what our 47% of $69 would, we would have been adding that amount back to our $69 to find out our overall increase. However, for this session, we're going to be working a bit different. So instead, I'm going to be calculating my increase by taking my $69 and multiplying that to 1.47%. And I'm going to show you how I got this 1.47%. Remember that we're calculating 47% of $69. That 47%, I'm going to write that as a fraction, which is 47 over 100. And in its decimal form, it's 0.47. Now, after calculating our 47%, which we have here, we would have still been adding that amount back to our $69, which is our full total. So that means that's our 100% of our total. So we're going to take that 100%, put that over 100 like we did with our 47, and we know that 100 over 100 will be equal to 1 whole. So I'm going to go through that again before I do my last step. So we are calculating 47% of our $69. So my 47%, I changed it to a fraction and then changed it into its decimal form of 0.47. And now we're looking at our 100%. Remember that this 100% is the total or the full $69 that I still would have been adding to whatever this 47% was. So that 100%, I'm also going to change that into its fractional form. And you know that with fractions, whenever our numerator and our denominator is equal to the same amount, it is equal to 1. So now that I have my 0.47 and my 1, I'm going to be adding those two totals together. And when 1 is added to 0.47, it's equal to 1.47. So that is how I got the 1.47 that I'm now going to be multiplying to my 69. So my 69 will be multiplied to my 1.47. So 7 times 9 is 63. We put our 3, carry the 6. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 6 will give us 48. I'm going to add my 0 and begin multiplying by my 4. 4 times 9 is 36. We'll put our 6, carry the 3. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 3 is 27. Put down our entire 27. So now that I'm done multiplying by my 7 and by my 4, I'll add in a 0 for both of those numbers and begin multiplying by my 1. So 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 6 is 6. And now let's sum our numbers together. So 0 plus 3 is 3. 8 plus 6 is 14. And 14 plus 0 is 14. We put our 4. Carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. And 12 plus 9 is 21. We'll put our 1. Carry the 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 4 plus 6 is 10. So now we're going to go back to our numbers like we do as always and count how many digits are behind the decimal point. So in my 69, there is 0. In my 1.47, there is 2 digits behind the decimal point. So in our answer in total, we should have 2 digits behind the decimal point. So we count 1, 2, and insert our decimal point. So the increase on our $69 is $101.43. Okay, so let's try another example. Feel free at this point to pause the video, calculate your increase, and then when you're ready, you can unpause the video and work along with me to see if we got the exact same answer. Okay, so remember we're going to be calculating our increase on our 330 by 90%. And again, just like we did in the first example, we're going to be taking our 90%, changing it into a fraction. Remember that you don't have to keep repeating the step. It's just so that you can remember or get more of a visual idea as to how we got the number that we're about to use. We changed that to 330, didn't realize that. So we have our 330, and remember that's being multiplied to our 1.9. And I'm going to put a 0 in just in case. You know, we have some people who still may not be up to speed with us as yet. So our 330 is going to be multiplied to our 1.9. So this is how we got our 90, and again our 100% is equal to 100 over 100, which is equal to 1. And our 1 plus our 0.9 will be equal to 1.90. And remember that again, we don't have to keep repeating the step. Once you understand the principle or the steps that you will have to take, you can just move straight to your percentage and begin multiplying. So our 330 will be multiplied to 1.90. And again, remember that you don't have to put the 0. If you're comfortable working out your multiplication of your decimal numbers without the 0, that's fine. Remember that we're all here and we're all working at different levels. So 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 3 is 0, and 0 times 3 is 0. So we'll add in our 0 and begin multiplying by our 9. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 3 is 27. We'll put our 7, carry the 2. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 2 will give us 29. We're going to add in a 0 for our 0, a 0 for our 9, and now begin multiplying by my 1. So 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 3 is 3, and we're going to add those together. So 0 plus 0s is 0, 0 plus 0s is 0, 7 plus 0s is 7, 9 plus 3 is 12. We'll put our 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 3 is 6. So we're going to go back again and count our digits behind our decimal point. 0 in the first number, 2 in the second, and in our answer we should have 2 digits behind the decimal point. So we'll count 1, 2, and input our decimal point. So our increase on 330 is 627. And remember that this is also an example that we calculated in the first video where we went through the entire multiplication steps. So if you want, you can go back and check to see if we got the exact same answer, which we did, and also use that method and apply that to another question that you may want to practice. Remember that practice is key in getting better at your math. So when you're ready to learn a new skill, remember that you can always return back here to Jules Math Tools, where we make math easy.